Hey, I'm back with another video. I've been coming up with some pretty good stuff in my redstone test world recently. So a while ago, I made a video on whatchamacallit. Well, obviously, I made this one a couple days ago. But a while ago, I made a video on a piston feed tape. It was on the mobile version with Bedrock, I guess, the same thing. But it was super clunky and super big. Yeah, and it was also really slow. It was just a tedious thing. So I was bored and decided to make a more compact version of it. So I made a compact version of it. Um, so I used two droppers in the middle. So like the way I guess I'll just let it run first. Um, it's way faster than the original version. So look at that, way faster, way faster. So the way this one works, I guess I could show off one slice of it because it is tileable too. It's infinitely tileable. So wonderful. The way it works is when there's an item in this hopper, there's going to be an item flowing through these hoppers, and these hoppers will turn on and off slowly, giving it time for the piston to extend, retract. This is just going slow enough for that to happen. So when there's an item in this hopper, this comparator will send an output to this dropper right here, which will dispense the one item into here, sending a redstone signal to this comparator, which pushes the piston up, and then sort of like a double piston extension on the way up, like rather than having a repeater here, we just have the comparator and we take a redstone observer output from that comparator right there. And then that just powers this block next to this piston when it's extended, and then it extends it forward. Then in the meantime, while that's happening, once this thing is dispensed up into this thing, I guess once that item is dispensed into this item, we take a redstone output from this item, and we actually use the lack of item. So once the item is dispensed here, this comparator will shut off, sending a redstone impulse to this trap door, and then this observer will detect that and then power both, or it'll just, I guess, dispense this item back into the bottom, which will just reset the piston system. So just reset it completely. And while that's happening, when there's an item in this hopper, there'll be a redstone signal that will be sent to here, and it'll just be one item, so it'll be one redstone pulse right here. If you put any non-stackable items, that'll break the system. But like any other item, like I have stone in here right now, so I put stone in here. It'll power this piston and then extend the observer pulse to right here. And since in Bedrock you can use an observer to turn off a torch, we just turn on and off this torch for every single segment. So when this one's here, it turns off or when the item is in this hopper, it'll turn on the system, and then it'll turn off the hopper and this whole hopper line, so that way the item can move over to the next hopper and then activate the next system. So yeah, I hope that was easily explainable. If you guys want a tutorial on this, by all means, the description, I'll totally make a tutorial on it. I think it'd be pretty sick. But yeah, so right now I just have this piston to extend it over the first set, because obviously we can't push the piston, push the block forward if it's being pushed above it. So like if I didn't have this here, that would make no sense, because then it'd just push the block up and it wouldn't even push it forward. So we do have to have a piston here, so that way this can be pushed forward. So you can go here, and then ta-da, starts going. And as you see, the whole line just keeps going on and off. So yeah, infinitely expandable. It's pretty sick, and it works with smart pistons, which is Oh, it's wonderful. I didn't even realize how wonderful that is until I put a smart piston thing put into it. And typically with Bedrock and the piston, like, I guess quirkiness, because this one, the pistons in Bedrock are not good. Man, I am not placing this block right. I need to go down here, and then here, and here. Goodness, that took a while. So boom, boom, redstone dust, redstone torch, right there. So yeah, so, and I even built that wrong again. I'm so sorry. Gotcha. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. So redstone dust right there. So if we run one item into it, it'll work perfect, right? So obviously one item is no big deal, like not an issue. Obviously one item is going to work because there's no overflow of any other items. But we can also do a whole other set of items. And I think I have 13, so I think I might have to take out one. Yeah. But yeah, so even a whole piston push limit worth of items going through it, it'll work flawlessly, no issues at all. And if you, I guess if you really wanted to, you can add blocks to the piston push system. So you can even add, like, I don't know, say that, and then put it 2 ticks, and then ta-da, you can put that there, and it'll still work. It'll work flawlessly. So I love this system. It's wonderful. Probably one of the best redstone builds on my channel. So yeah, if you guys want to build tutorial, that'd be pretty sick. Just ask me. Put it down in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your day, summer, whatever you're watching it. Have fun.